So I've decided to make a video to show you when you can use the ND filters. So the test I've done it's in-house, and I've been using the Mini 3 Pro and some ND filters, basically basic ND filters from DJI store. So we're gonna have a look. I'm gonna show some tests in-house, and you're gonna decide when to use ND filters. Personally, I'm using ND filters pretty much all the time, except when it's nighttime. The reason is, so I make sure that picture I take is, I would say, it's a good one within the drone. So I don't have to download the picture from the drone and then struggle to fix that overexposure or underexposure. So it's always better to have the picture done properly within the drone. And for that reason, I'm using ND filters pretty much all the times. I'm going to show you I made some tests in-house, and I'm going to show you some videos which I've been using DJI Mini 3 Pro. I was using portable lighting, so LED lighting, which I'm using in the studio, and ND filters. So I made like 4 videos. So for each one I'll be using different ND filters, and the lighting was on, so you'll be able to see the difference between each ND filters. So that's pretty much it's similar to what you're gonna achieve during the daytime. So if it's too bright outside, you must use ND filters. That's totally up to you. As I said, I personally use them pretty much all times, especially ND64. Sorry. So ND64, it's my ND filter to go. So yeah, let's have a look at the video. In this video I've been using nothing. So basically there was no ND filter on, and as you can see, it's very bright. The LED lighting was pretty much strong, and from the video you can see that it's pretty much, well, the picture, if I was about to take a picture, it probably turned very overexposed. So I will probably have struggled a bit in Photoshop or Lightroom to fix that overexposure. So as you can see, without ND filters, the picture will going to turn overexposed. This one, I did put ND filter with 16, so the very low ND filters which I have on my set. It's not bad. So as you can see from the video, it's still bright. The picture is still bright enough, but it's not as bad as previous video, which is, well, depending. If on cloudy day, it's good to put ND16 or ND64. I think ND64 will be the highest number you will have to put on your drone. So as you can see from this one, it's not that bright enough. Now let's start with ND64, the one I'm using pretty much all the time. And as you can see, the image is a bit better. The reason is this video is a bit blurred, but it's because I couldn't really focus on the lighting. I think that's pretty much maybe the autofocus issue within the drone. But anyway, back to ND filters. So as you can see, it's not as bright as with ND16. So this one will be pretty good. ND64 I think is the one which you have to try and see if that will gonna work for you. The last ND filter is 256. Sorry. So this is I think the highest ND filter on my set from DJI. And to be honest, I've never used these ND filters on my drone. The reason is I don't really shoot long exposure with my drone. Probably I should, but I usually shoot landscape. Anyway, so ND256, it's a ND filter which you should use when you want to shoot long exposure, like water or maybe waves, obviously, which is pretty good. If you want to achieve that kind of milky effect in your pictures. So that's the last one. As you can see in the video, I think it's very dark, so the picture will be very underexposed. So you'll have to make sure, you'll have to choose which ND filter to put on. But I don't think 256 ND filter will be good to shoot in very bright day. I think ND64 will do the good job. I think you should use the ND filter which is suitable to you. So if you think and the 16 and the 64 works for you, then you should use that one. As I said, personally, I'm using ND filter pretty much all the times, so I don't have to struggle when I'm editing the pictures to fix that underexposure or overexposure pictures, or even videos. It's hard a bit to do that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and if you find this video helpful, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, if you have any questions, do write them below and I'll get back to you. Thank you.